Hello, hello! Welcome to another Almanac Tea Time that precedes our crystal party. I'm Emily Thompson. I'm the founder of Almanac Supply Co.
And I'm Mary Wright. I'm the business manager of Almanac Supply Co.
And I'm David.
I love it. Perfect. Welcome. Oh, I see we have friends here already. Hi to Lynn and Tasha as well. So good to see both of you here already. I am very excited. It's Friday.
Agreed.
Right? We made it. Congrats, everyone. Around Almanac this week, would you guys agree that this week is the beginning of the holidays?
Yeah.
Very productive week.
Mm-hmm. Very productive. Very intense.
Indeed. It has been such a big week here at Almanac this week. Oh, awesome. Ashley is here saying her first crystal party. I've been looking forward to it. Welcome.
Newcomer. That's nice.
Right? We like newbies. It's going to be a ton of fun. So yes, this week sort of kicked off holiday season for us here at Almanac. We've been doing so many things behind the scenes. What would you guys say is like, what has been the biggest thing this week that we've been up to?
Am I allowed to say?
Yeah, you can talk about this.
Say?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So we just wrapped up our holiday catalog, the first one we've ever put together for Almanac. It's beautiful.
It is so beautiful.
Just a sneak peek.
Just
sneak peek, just for you guys.
Right.
That's all. I don't even know if you can see it. Beautiful crystal. Anyways, so yeah, we just finished putting that together and got it printed and figured out how we're gonna ship it, and that was a whole big thing that none of us had ever done before.
Right, we have been working for, I think, months, definitely at this point, on this little catalog. And this week was really just like waiting, and we ended up getting in 13 boxes of catalog. So anyone who is a previous customer of ours, you will be getting one of these buddies in the mail. Also, if there is anyone here in Chattanooga, we're going to be sending them, sort of blanketing some Chattanooga neighborhoods with them as well. We're very excited about this.
Yeah.
Very excited. Mm-hmm. What about you, David? What has it been for you?
Man, I feel like homeschool or whatever schooling has been the biggest, but like
Fact.
all the other things that normally go on mixed with that.
Right. David's in the middle of just homeschooling these days. Okay, that's fine.
That and sourcing things too, so we are ready to have the catalog go out and then actually have products to send.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I love that my thing is probably the one thing that I have not touched literally at all. And I feel like you guys have been sending out so many wholesale orders this week. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
So even if you guys are feeling like retail is feeling a little dead right now, by our computations, it's not.
It's not at all.
Not really. We've definitely filled more wholesale orders than I anticipated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the month's only halfway over?
Yeah.
We've got 2 more weeks or something to fulfill more and get them there before Christmas. So
yeah. So
because I feel like if you're out, you're like already made the risk. So like I'm always buying things. Like, cause I'm never, like, I don't
you've already taken the risk of leaving the house and exposing yourself. You're like, might as well buy a ton of stuff.
So
Wonderful. Okay, I would love to know from everyone here. Okay, actually, a couple notes here. Tasha says, just realized I dropped the O in hello. Oh, it did. I didn't even notice that either, Tasha. Actually, Tasha did not say hello, friends. She said, hell, friends.
Just cussing us out.
Noted, Tasha. Mm-hmm. I love it. And then Linda is here. Hi. She says she's here homeschooling Poppy.
Hi, Mom.
Apparently at home, homeschooling Dad.
Good.
Which is great.
It's never too late to go back, right? Never too late.
It's going to be a good tea time.
Right? This is going to be a good tea time. So I would love to know from everyone here, if you want to share in the chat with us, how are you feeling about holiday shopping? Have you started yet? Are you planning on doing it soon? Will you be doing it all online, or are you going to be venturing out into the world? I would love to just have a little sneak peek into everyone's thoughts around holiday shopping, because for us, or for anyone in product or retail, the holiday season sometimes can literally make up half of your annual revenue. Like, it is a very big part of the season. And going into it for us, we have not known what to expect this year at all. I mean, even some of the things that we usually do, we're unable to do this year. But we're still here, we're doing it. We're just showing up and doing all the things. So anyway, I think would be helpful for everyone to just sort of see and share what it is that you're doing, but also this little research for us, if we're going to be quite honest.
Also, I say throw in there how you're planning on spending your holidays. Like, are you going to be giving gifts in person? Are you going to be shipping gifts out? Which means, are you going to be doing a lot direct, leaving notes that you want, to have written and attached to your gift or whatnot?
Something to think about.
That's a big deal too.
Agreed. So Lynn here says she'll be venturing out. I wish I was close to you. Lynn,
we do too.
Us too. Us too, for sure. And don't forget, everyone, that we do. Obviously, we are every week doing crystal parties and open virtual shopping, but we also do shop by appointments, virtual shop by appointments too, that are, with one of us. We show you any and all the things that you want to see. Is not as good by any means as coming to hang out in person, but it's the next best thing. Tasha says she's mostly done and mostly online. Might be venturing to get gifts for friends though. For friendos. She add the O from hello to friends in this message.
Hello. Hey.
I like cool. It. All right, Emily is here. She says it was a crazy week at work. Too much work to do. I need a crystal for anxiety. We have some calming crystals on the table today. Emily says, holiday shopping for myself, all gifts for others, shipped direct. I like it. I feel like shipping direct is going to be a big one this year. For sure. Perfect. Well, that's holiday talk.
Yeah.
We're going to be in the middle of it for weeks to come.
Yeah, I really think so.
I always end up just shopping at Almanac after it's all said and done for...
I do
that is
too.
fact.
Yeah.
I do too. We don't have much shopping to do this year though. We've really cut back on. We're not doing a bunch of big family events, so we've kind of cut back. And even my family personally, a few years ago, decided we're not doing gifts for everybody anymore. It's too much. We're gonna each draw a name and do that whole thing. So I might drop those off on the porch or something.
Porch drop off. It's you're porch like a Santa's elf.
Yeah. I'm just spreading holiday cheer.
I love it. Okay, we have a couple more responses here.
Okay.
Linda says she's shopping today.
Oh, wonderful.
Good to know. Good to know. Everything will be online. I plan to stuff some stockings and send them out to my kiddos. Don't tell David.
David, you didn't hear that.
Yeah, I won't tell him. And then Ashley says, I'm not a fan of shopping for holidays, so online for a select few that I know will appreciate special small biz gifts. And everyone, I'm seeing that our camera just went out. Give me 1 second to fix this buddy up. Hi. We have returned here. Gather around. Our camera went out. Our other camera just totally went out. So we're going to finish our tea time just hanging out like this.
Real casual.
Why not? Why not? Okay, so we were talking shopping, holiday shopping. Where are we going next with that? I feel like there was somewhere else to go.
You were in the middle of reading someone's comment. I feel like.
Oh, yes, I was talking Ashley's comment here. So, not a fan of shopping for the holidays. So that's actually one of the things that I wanted to talk about today. I know that especially in this crowd of nature people, you're a little more like sensitive, maybe especially to things like capitalism, all those things, right? But one of the things that we do here is we think a lot about, and we stress. I don't like the word stress. We
Emphasize?
Yes, thank you, David.
Good job, David.
He fills in the blank for me. We do emphasize this idea of living with the seasons, and one of the ways that we do that is to think about really what the themes of the seasons are multiple, plural. Oh, it's in today, Friday. More tea.
Tea only.
And the theme of fall is all about harvesting, bringing in, collecting, saving for later, all of these really important things that, now that we have grocery stores, we don't have to think of quite as much in these modern days. However, it is still very applicable in so many ways. And if you want to live with the seasons, you think about how you can utilize these themes in your daily life, even with access to a grocery store, right? And then we go into the theme of winter, which is a season of transition, right? We're going from sort of the end of autumn, the end of a cycle, and we're beginning a new cycle. And that ending of a cycle is really about celebrating, and it's also about giving from a place of abundance. And so, though there is this storyline in our culture about the materialism, absolutely, of the holidays, this idea of giving is very much so a part of the human experience of the seasons. There is a celebration that happens of like a joyous occasion, or a celebration of like a job well done, right? Like you did spring, you worked through summer, you gathered in fall, and now like you feast, right? You feast and you give from a place of abundance before you hunker down and get really quiet and reserve your energy so that you can do it all again. So there's usually someone in the crowd who has issue with what current Christmas especially is, but I always love to bring it back to these traditions are in place, even if they've been a little bastardized, for sure. These traditions are in place because I do believe they are proof of the human experience of what the seasons are. And so that's one of the ways that, and maybe I'm just making up excuses to reconcile these feelings within myself, but I don't think so, because if you think about what the human experience is, what your experience is even of these seasons, and what the meaning of fall and winter and how that transition needs to take place, I think you'll find that there is this spirit of like genuine giving. And again, not to say by any means that is there is a direct correlation between that and the materialism of Christmas, especially these days, but it is a season of celebration and of giving from your abundance, whatever that may mean. And that's what we're getting into. And for me, I find that very exciting, and no, it makes me have a different and I think better appreciation for what the especially early part of the winter season is. But then also the last part of the winter season is probably I'm going to say one of my favorites, but I hate being cold, so everyone who knows me is going to be like, what are you saying, Emily?
Yeah, liar. Lying to you all.
It's not the weather. I don't love the weather. I hate the weather. But I do love having a time that is very energetically a time to rest and rejuvenate. Because we work hard. I need to rest and rejuvenate. And I love that there's a whole season that allows me to do it.
Oh, I love naps.
Oh.
Naps are my favorite. That's
Right?
my favorite self-care. Sleep.
And you need that cold weather so that you have to have all these layers on, so you're just like constantly in a blanket and cozy, right?
Sounds awful. I know Tasha's here probably making this face with me, right? I hate layers. Anyway, Ashley says that's a great perspective. I do like giving things to people throughout the year when I see something that reminds me of someone. I love that. Love it. Okay, so we have about 10 minutes left before we chill. Just chill. We're not going to chill. We're going to like turn on the other screen and get ready for our crystal party, which starts at 3 p.m. What?
We're bedazzle.
We're going to bedazzle?
Yeah. Not actual, like not with the bedazzle
I know.
gun.
Oh yeah.
I hear bedazzle, and
that.
that's a verb. Related to a noun that is a tool for lots of fun.
Also comes with a hair crimper usually. Hair crimping, bedazzling, got it. Killing.
That's on my Christmas list this year, guys. Okay, so the last 10 minutes or so, we do want to talk geodes today because of David.
Yeah.
Basically, just
I was
David.
literally saying what I wanted for Christmas was to just buy myself 50 pounds of them.
Yes, David wants 50 pounds of geodes for Christmas, literally just so he can crack them all and look and see what's inside.
Give them away.
And give them away. So we do want to talk a little bit about geodes today because actually I would love to hear from you guys. How many of you, either as a kid or an adult, have a geode experience? That's super broad because I want it to be super broad. So let me know in the comments if you have like a story. How about that? A story about a geode. For me, I'll go first. I remember going to a creek in like southern middle Tennessee and going geode hunting whenever I was a kid. It was one of my favorite things. I've been a rock lover my entire life. And we used to go find the most amazing geodes. And I loved it. And I definitely believe that that played in very heavily into my life today. David?
So, best geodes. I have so many. Because, like, last summer, we just cracked them open.
David's like a couple hours ago.
But I think the best one is when you're, like, finding one. If you can find it and then crack it, that's always feels super. I remember as a kid just breaking what was really just pea gravel. Just to say, like, but, like, with taking my dad's hammer and then breaking them just to see like the little shiny sparks and things like that. But yeah.
Like it. Mary?
I still think my favorite geode story is one from the market last year when we had two little sisters, weren't they sisters, came out to crack their geodes. And one of them, it was one of those things, all geodes are beautiful. Some are a little more beautiful than others, though. And so, like, one sister cracked hers open, and we're like, oh, yeah, that's a nice one. And then the second sister cracked hers open, and it was one of those just like, whoa, what's happening in there? There's, like, a whole, like, little universe. And it was so funny. It was so funny because you could clearly tell the other sister was, like, picking up on it. She's like, okay, I see what's happening here. She was extremely jealous of the other geode. I think we ended up cracking another one open, though, for her or something like that. Yeah. To, like, you know, kind of smooth that over. We don't want to be the cause of any family tension.
We should just take the really pretty ones back.
Yeah, those are
like,
ours.
if it's too pretty, if it's going to cause a problem, we'll just take that one back.
Right.
Yeah.
There have been times that we've talked about, can we just have, can we have a policy that we will buy it back from you if we like it? Because sometimes people open them up and they're amazing. Okay, Linda says, Emily, thanks for sharing these gift ideas. Geodes for David and a bedazzler for you. I wouldn't hate it. I would be like, my little pockets would be so blingy. I'd like, imagine a scrunchie. Actually, imagine your hair getting caught in the bedazzles of a scrunchie. That actually sounds painful. Laura says, hi. Hi, Laura. Ashley King says, I love geodes growing up, and my kids do now as well. I remember getting one when I was young, and we tried to smash it on the road. It didn't work. It took a hammer and then collecting all of the parts. For sure. I'll never forget safety first. I never forget cracking a geode with, I'm not going to finish the story, actually. It's fine.
We do not condone this.
It's fine. Okay, so Linda says, I remember a time when being together was a thing. Last Christmas, we had a geode cracking party, and David became the cool uncle. Fact.
Yeah.
Fact. Last year for Christmas, we gave all of the nieces and those are nieces and nephews. Also, aunts and uncles and grandparents and great-grandparents, like literally everyone. We took the geode cracker and geodes, and I think everyone had like the best Christmas ever. It was so fantastic having just boxes of geodes. So we're sharing all these stories because we do have 2 geodes on the table today, which we will be showing you. If you want us to show them, that will be a thing. And we also have some new geodes coming to the website. Are the Crackit?
The Take and Break is what I named them.
The Take and Break geodes are they on the site?
They are not published yet. Nope.
In about a week, we will have on our website the ability for you to get pre-broken geodes, the really nice ones that we get that we need to crack with our geode cracker because they are so hard and like a hammer's not going to do the job. You can buy those pre-cracked and then give those as gifts or keep them for yourself, or give one as a gift and keep one for yourself. I think it's like the best best friend's necklace alternative. And also take and break geodes. So geodes that you can buy whole and then crack them at home. And we are so excited about the geodes because as Linda is attesting here, best Christmas presents ever.
Yeah. They're so fun. And everybody loves the ones you can break yourself. I mean, I love them. My son keeps asking for more of them. Like we had, a handful to try out or whatnot, and he just always is like, can I get more geodes? Have some more.
It's a good perk. Good perk of working in the rock business. So geodes are a really fun thing if you guys are thinking of a Christmas and literally Christmas presents for everyone. My grandmother and her boyfriend, they loved those geods.
Oh yeah.
They had a ton of fun.
He still asked me the other day, out of nowhere, he was like, you got any rocks in your pocket? And then I finally remembered.
Right, you just bring around rocks, right? So if you are struggling to find a gift for someone who has everything or is a total bore.
Or if you need like a really weird dirty turkey, because it comes dirty Santa, whatever. Or like sorry. An obscure
look at what you did,
gift
Linda.
Because you can put it in a box and it's just rolling around.
And it's a box of rocks.
And then they open it and it's a rock.
It's a geode.
But then it just gets better.
That's a fun one.
Indeed. And dirty turkey is dirty Santa at Thanksgiving.
You know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've never heard of that before.
Yeah, it's fine.
So I was just like, oh.
Yeah, it sounds weird. All right, perfect. Well, guys, I think this brings us to the end of our tea time today. This has been fun. I'm glad we're close enough to cheers. So I don't know what we're cheersing.
Cheers.
Cheers. Tea time cheers. Tasha says this is getting weird. Your mom is here.
She's always here.
Right?
Always here.
Everyone comes here to hang out, guys.
Yeah.
This is like, I have heard from several of you that this is like highlight of your week, coming and hanging out and talking rocks and just shooting the shit with us.
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to put down the countdown screen. 5 minutes, we'll be back. We're going to get everything reset up. I guess we lost a camera today. But we'll see you in 5 minutes and get started on our crystal party. So stay tuned. Welcome. Oh, yep. Right camera. Wait. Microphone.
Question?
I don't know how this works. So I do know how this works. Hello. Welcome back. I was busy trying to get my camera to work. It won't work. I'm very mad about it. But I am not going to let that get me down at all because it's crystal party time. And crystal party time is my favorite time of the week, followed by after Christmas or after a crystal party time, being done with my week. Welcome to Almanac Supply Co.'s Crystal Party. In case you are just joining us, because we do have more people joining in, I am Emily, founder of Almanac Supply Co. This here is Mary. Oh, she's going to be in the chat, hanging out with you guys there. And this is David, who's going to be running rocks around for us. While we do this crystal party today. Crystal parties are our live crystal sales. So this gives you the opportunity to do some virtual shopping to pick out just the crystal that you want. Today on the table we have some really cool things. Unfortunately, the camera that went out during our tea time with Almanac a minute ago is also our table camera. So I'm not going to be able to give you... Oh, you know what? I can give you a weird little tour of the table. How about that? I'll do that in a second. So that works. If you are joining us not on YouTube, click through wherever you are to YouTube so that you can access the live chat. Because if you want to participate in this crystal party today, live chat is where you are going to be doing it. And while everyone is clicking through from wherever it is they may be, I do want to go ahead and see if I can kind of give you a walkthrough of the table. This is kind of janky. I don't like doing it this way, but here we go. Also, I love just you guys seeing cords and look at these boxes over here in the corner. You're really getting to see the whole thing today. Whole thing. We have several fun things on the table today. We're going to be starting out with a couple of geodes, and if you were here last week, we're going to be doing the same thing, where we're going to give you the option to buy these without looking inside of them. That's one of the fun of getting a geodes. These are good ones. We would not put them on the table if they were not, so that you have the opportunity to open it up and see it for yourself whenever, hi Erica, whenever you get it in the mail. If no one wants these during that first showing of just the outside, when we get to the end, I will show you the inside if you'd like to see them that way, because they're gorgeous, super gorgeous. Getting started on the crystal-y things here, we're going to start with Amazonite today. We have several amazing pieces of Amazonite that we got not too long ago. This first row is Colorado Amazonite. We actually met the miner who is mining these. There's a couple of really beautiful specimens here, including a couple here that are both Amazonite and smoky quartz. Breathtaking. We have a couple of Amazonite palm stones, some Amazonite jewelry, some obelisks. We also have a couple of pieces of bismuth. These are super fun, especially if you have any kids. Kids tend to really love bismuth or just want to add something really odd to your collection. You have the ability to do so with some bismuth. And then we're going to get into the really exciting stuff. So about 90% of what is on the table today, we've never shown before and or is not currently available on our website outside of our crystal party listings. In fact, these zeolites are some of that. So we're going to be showing these two plus this guy, lines of crystals are zeolites. And zeolites are a family of minerals that includes several different minerals. These all come from India, and they are gorgeous. We have some apophyllite here. We have more apophyllite. This is a specimen that is apophyllite and stilbite. We have stilbite palm stones that are gorgeous. Some more stilbite, and what is this? Oh yeah, hewlandite. I have to have notes here because these minerals are like, there's a lot of them going on in these pieces. They're so beautiful. And then we have an especially beautiful, especially if you're on our Instagram, you've seen the spray of scolecite. And then some scolecite palm stones that I think will probably take your breath away too. Actually, whoever was here earlier talking about, maybe it was Emily, stones for stress. These 2 rows are your 2 rows for sure. We have a beautiful chalcedony specimen over here that you can't see. And then some grape agate on the table as well. I'm super excited about this party because again, these are things that we have not shown before. These are things that are not currently on our website. You guys are getting to see some of the first pieces, with the exception of a couple of pieces that have been picked out by virtual shoppers who loved these pieces. And it's an interesting mix of really practical palm stones and small chunks and those really beautiful specimen pieces. So let me explain to you how it is that these crystal parties go down. And I'm going to give you another option today, in case anyone would like it. I'll get to that. So if you are on a desktop, or if it is easy enough for you to do so, open up another browser and go to almanacsupplyco.com/crystal party. This is me showing you right here. almanacsupplyco.com/crystal-party. Mary has put a link there in the chat for you. This is where you will find all the product listings. If anyone is joining us from mobile, don't worry, because I have an option for you today as well. As we are going through, I'm going to show you each one of these crystals, and each one of them are numbered. Today we're starting with 0. 0 to like 35-ish. As I'm showing them, for you to claim a crystal, the first person who says sold and the number, so sold 5 or sold 35, whatever it may be, you are claiming that crystal. We will take that crystal and set it aside for you. If you would like to control your own cart, you will add that crystal from this page to your checkout. If you are on mobile or you don't want to take care of your own cart today, just put in the chat "invoice me." I think most of you here, or for the first timers, we will need your email address and you can email that to us. But if you have been here a while, we have your email address and we will invoice you today if that is something that you would like. But if you'd like to control your own cart, you're going to say sold number. You're going to do that whether we're invoicing you or you're controlling your own cart. You will add the crystal to your cart, and then at the end of the party, you will check out. If you do say invoice me, at the end of the party, we will invoice you the crystals that you selected for yourself. And because we have had more people joining these parties after they are live, we do ship these out on Monday. So if you are live and you decide you want something else from the table, or if you are catching up on this live afterwards, we keep the table up until probably midday on Monday. So you are more than welcome to email us any numbers that you would like, and if we still have them, you can claim them. Any questions? And if you do have any questions along the way, again, Mary is here to assist. Also, you'll find the rules here at almanacsupplyco.com/crystal-party. And then I'm happy to stop and explain at any point as needed. Are we ready to get this started? Mary's ready. David, you ready? David is so ready. I'm ready too. Okay, with that, let me get my camera going. Camera's going. We're going to start with some Amazonite. Everybody ready? I'm so excited. I missed you guys last week. I very much so missed you guys, just so you know. Oh, I am going to do the geode first. Let me do it first. Yes, we're going to start with the geode. Okay. Let me get my cameras working correctly. Here we go. So let's get started with geode number. Actually, this is number 0. So as we do these geodes, I'm actually just going to start these out by just showing them to you closed. Because like I said earlier, the fun of doing these geodes is like opening them up in your hand and seeing them for yourself for the first time in your hand. So this is 0. What kind of geode is this, David?
A Lachoya, like coconut.
This is a Lachoya geode, aka coconut. And it is how much?
44.
It is 44.
There's over 18 different types of minerals that can occur within these.
David is telling me that there are over 18 types of minerals that can occur within the walls of this gorgeous geode.
Mainly quartz, though.
Mainly quartz, though.
They're actually 43.
Oh, Mary is correcting David, which is always a fun time, and is saying that there are 43. 43 potential different ones in this. So this is it 43 or 44, Mary?
It's the coconut.
Yeah.
It's 43. We have it.
Oh, okay. I thought you said different types of minerals.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So miscommunications here today, guys. So number 0 is 43. And like I said, if we get to the end of this and no one has called one of these geodes, I will show you what's inside. But then everyone will see it, and it's not just for you. So this is 0. All right, and number 1 is another geode. Also, I'm not going to show it to you just yet. Also, a Lachoya, aka coconut, correct? Yes. It is also 43. And both of these are beautiful. So this is number 1. Like it. All right. Those are the 2 geodes. Anybody's feeling like snagging a mystery rock today. Now let's go into the Amazonite. I'm starting the Amazonite today. Whoa, my mouth just got real excited about those words. I'm starting with some small Amazonite chunks today. Here is number 2. These are the most magnificent blue. And as I mentioned earlier, these are from Colorado. We met the guy who was mining these literally out of his front yard. Interesting couple, for sure. Seriously beautiful Amazonite. So this is number 2. Let me see if I can. Here we go. This is number 2, and this is $12. Number 2 is $12. I love these. I'm also just going to reiterate, because I did not mention this a moment ago, that there is about a 10-second lag. So if I don't see you calling it, I will. Just so you know. I'll shout you out. Right, Erica says, can I mine in my front yard? Isn't that the dream? Legit, isn't that the dream? Okay, here is another chunk. And this is number 3. Let me show you why this one is so cool. So 2 reasons. 1, this is Amazonite. This is smoky quartz. So this is an Amazonite and smoky quartz set. Little pair. And what makes this one uber cool is that what you're seeing here is the natural Amazonite formation. So these facets here are the shape of the Amazonite. And you'll see here, too, that little shape there, natural Amazonite shapes. I love it. So this is number 3, and it is $18. And it is, I feel like my lights are washing it out a little bit, but this is the most fascinating blue. Very beautiful blue. Okay, that is number 3, and it was 18. Next up we have number 4. Also another beautiful Amazonite chunk. Here is a natural Amazonite facet here. It's very smooth, very beautiful, and a little chunk of smoky quartz here. So this is number 4. It is also $12. I love these pieces, guys. Love them. I've never seen Amazonite quite this color. So that is number 4, and it's $12. Okay, next up, we're going to get in some bigger chunks. Some real good bigger chunks. So you know. Look at this one. Oh, Emily, we got you for number 4. I know David just ran out on us, guys. Delivery. Had to go get a delivery. Okay, so moving on to number 5. This one is a beautiful chunk that is Amazonite here, obviously. Oh, and Emily says invoice me and put her email address. Thank you very much, Emily. We will take care of that for you. Look at this one. So you'll see this beautiful growth of smoky quartz here on this beautiful piece of Amazonite here. And this is breathtaking. Absolutely love this. So this is number 5, and it is $33. Just $33. And you'll see here, this is like the natural facets here of this Amazonite chunk. There's like one here, one here, one here. Maybe a little less so there. Gorgeous. So this one is $33. And it's number 5. All right, we have another chunk. This one is just Amazonite. No smoky quartz. This is number 6. Let me see if I can turn this light off and see if that affects. Ooh. See if I really want you guys to see how blue it is. Oh, that doesn't really do the job either. You just can't see. It's like trying to take a photo of a sunset, guys. You just can't. This is number 6. It is also $33. Look at that nice chunk. This is a good chunk of Amazonite. It is so blue-green. You have, again, here, some signs here of like another growth that was happening. Let's see if I can see these little pieces. So beautiful. Okay, that's number 6. Also $33. Turning my light back on. And this is a very special piece of Amazonite. And it's very special because this is a natural termination, which I've literally never seen in person until we got these stones. So, and it sits perfectly just like this. So this is the natural sides. This is the natural termination. So the end of it. You can think of like a quartz point. That's the termination of a piece of quartz. This is what the termination of Amazonite looks like. And guys, can you imagine just mining these in your front yard? Legit, just mining it in your front yard. This is number 7, and it is $92. And is so beautiful. Okay. Next up, we're going to get into some palm stones. These, I am not aware of where these, oh yes, I do know where these came from. These are from Madagascar. So everything I just showed you was from Colorado. Made in the USA. Why not? These are also Amazonite. Ooh, there's some flashing happening right there. You guys see that? I do. Yeah, that's pretty. So here are some Amazonite palm stones. This one is from Madagascar. And this one is 23. It is number 8. Number 8. See if we can get some more flashing. Oh, right up in here. Yeah, you see the pretty flashes? I love it. Okay, so that's number 8, and it is 23. Oh, sold number 7. Love it, Emily. Love it, love it. You are going to love this piece. I'm going to give it a hug before I let it go.
Oh, for sure.
Right? It is such a beautiful piece.
Did you say Emily asked us to invoice her and put her email?
Yes.
Because I think I can't see it over here. I don't
Oh,
know if you two moderated it because I'm watching it and you're seeing that side.
maybe so.
As
Here.
long as we have record of it.
I'm going to Slack it to you real quick fast. Or I'm going to copy, actually, you know what? I'm going to copy it and put it into the Notion at the very top.
It's good to know. So they can share their email addresses
Yep.
with us for invoicing, but it's private. No one else will see it.
Yep.
But us.
Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Got you, Emily. Emily. That is a beautiful piece of Amazonite. You're going to gasp when you see it. Okay. Continuing on with palm stones. We have number 9 here. Oh, you guys see the flash? Yeah, you did. Hold on, let me see if I can make it do it again. Come on, buddy. Okay. Now it's not going to let me do it. But continuing around. This one's also 23. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I love the Amazonite flashes, guys. And you guys know how I get when things are flashing. So this is number 9. And this one is a flat buddy. So number 8 was like a big round. Ooh, and it's flashing. Do you see that? And then this one is a flat buddy. So, you know, just whatever you prefer. So this is number 9, also 23. And then next up we have number 10. This one, actually, when I picked it up, flashed at me. Oh, you see that, guys? Do you see how pretty that is? What? What? And this one is also obviously 23. I love these so much. Amazonite may be turning into one of my favorite stones. Okay, so this one is number 10. Yeah, Mary's back here gasping with you.
Gasping at you cheating on labradorite.
Oh, gotcha. Mary thinks I'm cheating on labradorite. Not quite. Okay, so that was number 10, and it was also 23. And before we get into a couple of obelisks, we also do have some other Amazonite products. We have our Augusta bracelet, which is this buddy, which is like different Amazonite tones, which I love. This is one of my favorite Augusta bracelets that we have. And then we also have it's one of the 2 variations of the Augusta triple wrap. So this is Amazonite, this is black lava, and then this is sandalwood. So we have it in both the Amazonite and the in the Augusta and the Augusta triple wrap. And now, obelisks. That's a hard word to say. Obelisks. Did not sound weird saying it. Okay. We do have a couple of these cool little buddies. Let me see if I can get there we go. You see it's flashing up in here just a bit. So these are good chunky Amazonite obelisks, also from Madagascar. $44, and this is number 11. Number 11 is $44. I love these. I love that these are chunkier than most of the obelisks we get. I very much so like them. Speaking of chunky, this one's even chunkier. Look at him. This is number 12. And it is also 44. So similar in size, just chunkier. So number 12 is also 44. I love these. Oh, enjoy, Emily, and we will get that out to you on, well, Mary will get you an invoice whenever we are done, and then it'll be out to you on Monday. Enjoy your hike. Perfect. Okay, next up, some bismuth, because why not? Why not? So bismuth is super cool. It is an elemental metal, not a crystal, just so you guys know. But we are going to include it here. These are actually lab grown, because you can science project and grow some bismuth if you would like. These were grown in Michigan, but are just terribly interesting, right? So this one is number 13. Also, happy Friday 13th, everyone. It reminds me of the Emerald City. Look at it. And this is $12. So $12 for this interesting little bismuth specimen. Right? Mary also thinks it looks like a little palace. I love these. I have a couple pieces of these on the table. Here's number 14. Also $12. Also just looks like a little, I feel like this one looks like a little Tibetan palace. I don't know why this one went from Wizard of Oz to Tibet, but I'm just calling it as I see it. Number 14 is also 12. And then we have number 15. This one I think is my favorite of all the ones that we have. And we have just a couple left in stock. Aren't these fun? Nature is cool. So cool. So this is number 15, is also $12. In case anyone is feeling some bismuth. Okay. Now we're getting into the next level of fun stuff. Are you ready? Is everybody ready? Mary, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Bring it.
Now we're getting into the zeolites. As I mentioned earlier, zeolite it's a crystal family. Oh, Nini said sold 15, invoice me. Love it. It is being set aside for you. Being set aside. And now we're moving into these guys. Get my focus situated so you can actually see. Look at how beautiful this is. So this is number 16. This sits beautifully just like this. And this is a zeolite that features stilbite, which you can see all over, and apophyllite, which are these blue sections here. You can see some beautiful growths here, and I love this one. This, of all the pieces, is probably one of the best, just like bookshelf pieces, I like to call them. Sits up very beautifully and is gorgeous. This is number 16. Look at this. Hold on, let me see if I can like zoom in here. Let you really see some of these details. Look how gorgeous this is. I love how this stilbite grows. He calls it like little bow tie growths. They're so cool. So cool. So this is number 16 and it is $111. So we're getting into some good collector pieces here. $111 for number 16. I love these. Okay, next up I have a huge chunk of apophyllite. Look at this. These are so sparkly. So sparkly. And I think of all the zeolites, apophyllite is one of the most popular. Like, the most popular in, like, the crystal scene. Zeolites are very much so used in, well, Mary said there, in for commercial and industrial purposes, which I think is very interesting. But apophyllite has really made its way into the crystal healing scene. This is number 17. It is also 111. Isn't that so pretty and sparkly? And it's so smooth. Like this, and it feels almost calcite-y. If anyone is familiar with like that interesting smoothness of calcite, it has that feeling to it, and I love it. So number 17 is 111. Number 18 is a very interesting specimen. And I'm probably going to say this wrong. Just going to say that. Put that out there. Look at this one. Like, this is one of those pieces that really puts you into like the mineral collector bucket. Interesting, very interesting specimens. So this is a giant apophyllite cube, which I just showed you apophyllite in like a series of smaller cubes. This is a light green apophyllite. Here is another apophyllite cube. Let me get my focus in here correctly. Right, here's another cube, and then you'll see in here, there's another apophyllite cube. These guys are the stilbite, which you saw just a moment ago. Look how beautiful. I love this piece so much. That's why I pulled it out. It's one of my favorite pieces, and I was like, this one gets to go first. And it sits super cute, just like this, for great showing. So that's number 18. It is also 111. Love this piece of stilbite, like growing out of this little cube here. Oh, gasp. Oh, wait, I didn't even notice this little cube. Look, here's a little apophyllite cube. Here's a little apophyllite cube. And there's the most adorable little rainbow right there in that cube. Snap. Okay, so let's go into some palm stones now. I just showed you the sort of the bow tie stuff called stilbite. Was I calling it scolecite a minute ago, or have I been calling it stilbite the entire time?
I'm not sure, but that one's still bite.
Okay, this is stilbite. This is stilbite. Whatever I was calling it in a second. The sort of peachy stuff on the other ones was stilbite. This is number 19. This is stilbite in a palm stone form. This is the first time I've ever seen these. So let me see if I can. Are you seeing that flashing that's happening right there? Yeah, you do. See that? Love it. This is $40 for this palm stone. See the flashing in here? And this is a very large palm stone. Big buddy, and not something I ever see. Literally ever. So number 19 is 40. Number 20 is another stilbite palm stone. See that flashing? These have such an interesting feeling. Just like the density of these is really kind of light. And they really are quite, I think, a calming stone. This is number 20. It is also 40. It is longer than the other one. Let me show you the two together. This is 19. This is 20. So you'll see a slightly different shape. Oh, but aren't they cool? Aren't they so cool? So 19 and 20. And we only have a handful of these in stock. Okay, next up is another specimen piece. We're going to get back to the specimens. Number 21. Look at this weirdo. I love these so much. We have maybe 2 or 3 of these in stock. This one I think is the biggest one. This is the still bite that we've been looking at. The palm stones I just showed you. Some of the other ones. Right, ice cream, right? So this is still bite. This is Hewlandite. This is Hewlandite. And it is so weird. I feel like this belongs in a bathroom that has like a underwater theme. Because it kind of just looks like a cool piece of coral. Or maybe just like a, what is it? Oh my God, what is this? Scallop. Big old scallop. Right? Tasha said, but like when it fell off the cone and hit the sidewalk. Right? Isn't this so cool? So this is number 21. We got some still bite, some Hewlandite, and it is 111 as well. I love these pieces. Again, guys, these are pieces that really send you into that mineral collector category. Though, you know, all stones have some energetic properties. And one of the interesting things about these is you can't find a lot about the energetic properties because for so long they have been mined for the purpose of industrial and commercial uses. So they haven't really made their way. Like, they're worth more being used in the garden industry. So they haven't been pushed out into the crystal healing space as much for us to have access to all of the just all of the information about how they are useful in healing. And I'm literally just going to show you this and not say anything about it and just let you ogle its glory. Now, Tasha and Erica and I have had some conversations about like how effing crazy nature is and how freaking cool rock formations are, and I think this goes at the top of the list, guys. It goes at the top of the list. So everyone meet Scolecite, an obviously freaking beautiful stone that is just mind-blowing. I love all the heart eyes, right? What makes this one really cool is what's happening here, and this is a piece of still bite. There's a piece of still bite growing on this one. Hold on, let me fix my... You have like another spray here, and it's gorgeous. Look at it. This is number 22. I think this is the best specimen of Scolecite that we have. There's a couple more, but this one is the most impressive. This is number 22. It is also 111. So if anyone is looking to add something effing crazy to their collection, I think you might have found it. This is number 21, and it is 111. And you get 2 minerals, Scolecite and stilbite. Oh, I love it. So pretty. And they just grind this up and throw it. Oh, Lynn got 22. Gotcha, Lynn. You have a beautiful, beautiful piece here. Seriously, you're going to gasp. You're going to gasp when you open that box. All right. So for anyone who's interested in some Scolecite, but maybe are not ready for those specimen quality pieces just yet, we also got some palm stones. And this is another one of those, I had never seen these before. We were only able to snag a couple of them. It's also fascinating to think that the thing that you just saw can look like this. And so you'll see here, you see the flashing that's happening and just how interesting this whole situation is. This is number 23. It is 32. Number 32. And again, this is the density of this is super interesting. It's a little lighter, especially lighter than, say, a labradorite or a carnelian or something like that. Has a very light energy. I am very much so impressed with these. Also, it's not soap. It very much so just looks like a piece of soap, but I'm not trying to sell you guys soap. This is a rock. This is number 23, and it is 32. I love these. Also, I have a piece of fuzz on my fingernail. I keep seeing it in the camera, and it is weirding me out. Okay. Next up is I think my favorite one of these. Are you seeing why? Do you see like the iridescence of this one? A couple of them have this kind of iridescence, but this one, I think it is the most prominent. This one is number 24. Look at that. Ah, I love it. This is number 24, and it's also 32. I love these so much. So, if anyone's interested in trying some scolecite out for some healing practices, this palm stone has gotcha. It's number 24, and it is $32. Number 24, $32. Okay. Next one is a one-off on the table today. It's a very interesting piece of chalcedony, which is a quartz. It's super cool growth with a nice polished bottom. That makes for a great bookshelf piece. Look how pretty and sparkly. In an Instagram live I did today, I mentioned that if this one doesn't find a home today, it might be mine. So you guys saved me from myself. And if anyone wants number 25, this very cool chalcedony formation, it is 111. So pretty. Also, really great for a bathroom, underwater themed bathroom. Do people still do themed bathrooms? Is that a thing? Anyone have a lighthouse bathroom around here? Actually, that's my fun, like little everybody get in live chat situation today. Tell me what the theme of your bathroom is if you have one. I would love to know. Really, really love to know. All right, that was number 25. It is 111. And now we're going into the last section today. Oh, very exciting one. And this one is Grape Agate or Purple Chalcedony. It goes by several different names. We're going to start out with number 26. Look how sparkly this one is. David is having a love affair with Purple Agate or Purple Chalcedony, Grape Agate, whatever you want. I'm going to call it Grape Agate, guys, just so we know. Lynn says she has an angel/cherubs bathroom. Love it. Lynn, I feel like that makes sense. I like it. I like that a lot.
So what have you described as like inspired?
I don't really have a theme. I feel like my other bathroom is like borderline nautical, but I've tried not to take in that direction. Okay, so I'm just gonna let you see the sparkles. This is number 26. This is a large one. So if you're on our site, this is a large specimen, and it is also 111. Isn't this so pretty? Let me show you the bottom. Super cool, guys. These are super cool. And this is one of the most sparkly ones on the table today. Love it. So that's number 26, 111. Next up is a small piece and the sparkliest one on the table. Look at that. Okay, this is number 27. It's a fun little specimen for anyone looking for a little piece to get you going. This is number 27, and it is 36. Let me see if it'll sit like this. Hold on. Oh, it does! It will stand like this. Isn't that great? So number 27 is 36. 27 is $36. I love these. These are weird. They feel weird in your hand too.
Like good weird.
Like good weird, for sure. Okay, next up we're back to the big specimens. This is another large piece, number 28. Also very sparkly. Also lots of like variant in color here. We have some purple, some light purple, some dark purple, this sort of whitish color. We even have some green in here, which makes this one super interesting. This is number 28. Quite sparkly too. Oh, I'm like, sometimes I forget I'm showing it to you, not myself. This one is also 111. Look at these. I could spend all day looking at this one. Love it. Okay, next up we have our last very small piece. This is even smaller. So, oh yeah, even smaller. Tiny piece. This one is number 29. Cute. Look how sparkly that is. And it is, oh, lost my price. Oh, this one doesn't have a price on it.
Oh no, it's just another small one.
Just another, so 36. Sorry guys. 36 for number 29. Oh, this has got some, I think I'm like transferring fuzz to everything. I don't even know where it came from. Don't even know where it came from. So 29 is $36. I love these. Okay. 2 more pieces. Sold 24. Oh, Lynn, I'm so glad to hear it. I was hoping someone would snag this one. Got you. Putting it aside. Okay, number 30 is another very interesting piece. Very sparkly. Also green. It's green. It has some white here. Also purple. Such an interesting piece. This one is number 30 and it is 60. So this is a medium-sized specimen. Number 30 is 60. All right. And then last but not least is number 31. Woo! Look at it. This one has little baby ones. What did you call it?
Grapes, little berries.
Little berry agate. Actually, it's still grape agate. But yes, this is number 31. It is also 111. Like, look at this. What in the world? Nature is so whack. And by whack, I mean endlessly cool, obviously. So this is number 31. And it is 111. Like, what is even happening? How does this even happen? I love it. All right. And that brings us to the end of our table. I'm going to give everyone just a few seconds to let me know if there's anything you would like me to go back and see. We're going to start with going back. Anything that you saw? Let's see what we still have on the table. There's still several chunks of Amazonite here. All of those big specimen pieces in case anyone's thinking, you know, cool gifts for someone special, or even if that special someone is yourself. Literally no judgment. I have so many crystals. Yes, Lynn. Mary is getting with you. Let me know if there's anything on the table that you would like to go back and see. I am here to assist. If no one has anything for that, I'm going to go back to the geodes. Does anyone want to see inside the geodes? Because if we get some yeses, if anyone's interested, I will show you the geodes because these geodes are so cool. Mary. Mary says me. Erica says yes, please. Perfect. All right. And again, if anyone needs me to go back to anything on the table, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to these geodes because these are going to blow you away. Let me see which one this one is. Oh, yeah. All right. These geodes, there are 2 geodes here. Unless anyone would like to snag 0 or number 1. 0, number 1 before I open them. If you want that to be a special thing that's just for you, snag them now. If not, I'm going to switch over to the other camera and show you what's inside. Both of these are La Choyas, aka coconut geodes. They are both $43. Make amazing gifts for literally anyone. Also, like a cool, like you take half, I take half sort of situation. And we have geodes all over our house. Literally all over. We love them. Love them, love them. Okay, let me switch over the camera now and show you what's inside. So here's number 0. In case you would like one, say sold 0. And here's what's inside. So we'll start with this half because it's like the, oh, that's beautiful half. Also, isn't that beautiful? This is 0. And then this half has some extra special growths inside. So what you're seeing here are some calcite, correct, David?
Yeah.
Yep. Calcite, you're calling them sheets?
Yeah.
Okay, I call it a blade.
Yeah. Like,
Little calcite blade here. Isn't that gorgeous? This is something that we do not see terribly, terribly often. So this is 0. In case anyone is interested. Oh, I love these. Put it back together. There we go. And then let me show you number 1. This one is really beautiful. Okay, so here's number 1. Oh, see you, Lynn. Have a great weekend. All right, here's number 1. Look at this. This one has some of the biggest, like, throughout crystal formations I've ever seen. Like, sometimes you'll see 1 or 2 big ones in there, but, like, this is a lot of big ones. A whole lot of big ones. And you'll see, especially, I see it sort of flashing back in there, this one. Oh, Erica got 1. Erica, I'm not going to show you the other half unless you want me to. Because I would love for you to be able to just, like, get it and look at it. Because the other half is even better. I showed you the ugly half first. Let me know if you want to see the other half or if you want that to be a surprise. Show me. Okay, perfect. Here is half number 2. Look at how, like, this is super big little formations and so gemmy. One of my favorite ones, let me see if I can point out to you here, is this buddy. This is an adorable little double terminated situation that is forming there and is so good. So girl, this is an amazing one. You chose right. Again, to see one that is this gemmy, this sort of like flashy and clear is also kind of rare. All right, so that one's Erica's. Good America. And guys, we are going to be cracking these for you. So they're on our site. If it's something that you want to have one cracked for any gifts or anything, we will be putting them on our site very soon, and you will be able to purchase them and have them pre-cracked and sent to you.
Perfect. That was fun, guys. That was fun, Erica. I'm so glad you got that one. So glad you got it. You're going to love it. Okay, perfect. Let me know if there's anything, again, that you want me to go back and show you. Otherwise, 2 things. If we are done, oh, yes, absolutely, Erica. I will take you back to number 5. If you are taking care of your own cart today, here's how you do it. Well, this is not how you do it. Go to our site, put all the things in. If you want us to invoice you, just say invoice me. We have 2 people who have already said that, and we will do so. But if you are now like, you know what, I don't want to check myself out, that's perfectly fine, or you may. Yes, Linda did and Emily did. Perfect. And then Erica, number 5. Oh, so checkout time. Also, I will continue to go back and show you anything that you need to see and open virtual shopping. So if there's anything else that you would like to see, please. Erica says, what is the geode on the site? Mary will get with you in the chat for that. If there's anything else on the site that you guys like to see, let me know, because we can open up to open virtual shopping now as well. Okay, let me take you back to number 5. 1, 2, wait, 4. Oh, yeah, Erica, this is a good one. Okay, so this is number 5. Again, the lights in here are washing this out a bit. This is definitely more blue than it is showing up on the camera. I turned it off earlier. It didn't really help very much. And smoky quartz. Sold 5. Gotcha. And it was 33, just so you know. Got you, Erica. All right, guys. And with that, let me know if there's anything else. Or we can start wrapping up. Either way. Either way.
It is so cool.
David is like...
Such a good geode.
David really, really loved that geode.
No, I'm so happy that it's going to Erica, though.
Yes, I hope you heard that. And Mary, Erica would like to be invoiced as well. Perfect. On it. Totally on it. There really was a good geode.
So this means I should probably crack another geode next week, too?
Maybe. I like it. Erica's very excited. Wonderful. Okay. And if there is no other requests, we can start wrapping this up. This has been a fun party. You guys got some good stuff. Some really good stuff. And I cannot express this to you enough. Come next week. Because the party that is next week, it will actually there's only 2 or 3 parties left before end of holiday shopping, like shipping deadlines. Oh, yes, Linda, you can absolutely see some wands. She wants to see some jasper and some labradorite. So we get the Kambaba or whatever other jasper. Definitely make sure you come visit, or you put next week's crystal party in your calendar. It is going to be such a good party. To give you a little sneak peek, we're going to be doing some cave calcites, which if you were here, honestly, a couple months ago, we do have some more scolicites. So that beautiful spray thing, there are a couple more left. If we need to get any more of those, if anyone is interested in seeing some more of those, David can fish out the box of those for you, absolutely, just so you know. I love it. So next week, we're going to be showing some cave calcite. We're going to be showing some garden quartz, aka lodolite. It's gorgeous. And some amphibole quartz as well. Google it, amphibole. As well as a couple other things sort of sprinkled in there. Garden quartz is a higher ticket item, but it is also flipping gorgeous. So at least come see it, and maybe bring your checkbook. Because this is some of the most beautiful quartz. The garden quartz / lodolite that we currently have in is some of the most beautiful stones, period, that we have ever carried. Period. So just keep that in mind. Okay. What am I Oh, Dave is getting some stuff here. That's right. I forgot what I was doing. I was getting really excited about the garden quartz. Next week is going to be a good one. Laura, thanks. And today, Friday, I start getting a little loopy. Things get weird. Okay, so let's go over for some virtual shopping. So I'm going to get Linda's wands first, and then we will get into Erica's pointy amethyst. I love it. Okay, Linda. And by Linda, I mean Nini. This one is number 32. This is the Kambaba. And guys, is this the last Kambaba we have?
Yes.
This is the last Kambaba Jasper that we have. Number 32. Kambaba is like good for earth connections. Being really grounded and connected to nature. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's kind of has this mossy look to it that I super love. This is number 32, and it is $30. $30. Last piece we have. Also bringing out 3 different labradorite wands. This one is 33. Ooh, see that flashing, guys? Me and labradorite, though. There's some flashing in here. So this one is number 33. Ooh, yeah. Look at all that. See that up there? I love it. Oh, I like it. Nini is wanting a wand for putting rings on. Oh, let me get my ring off. Let's see what we can do here. Okay. So this lab one will work. I think Alora's hands are probably about my size. Lily and I actually wear the same size ring, so that's a thought. And absolutely, Erica, we have some flashy labradorite palm stones. So that one is number 33. Going back to the Kambaba, that's what that situation is like. 34. We have this one with some good flashy stuff. Oh, that one might be a really good ring one. Just so you know. So that's number 34. Still got some good flash. Yep, number 35. This is a very interesting color of labradorite. Maybe not very good for rings. So that's 35. And then, do we have any other any other wands in general?
I grabbed wands. I was gonna say I grabbed those 2 that were maybe a little thinner. And then other ones.
Yeah, hand me
we have
the-
Howlite.
Ooh, I think Howlite would be a good one.
This one would probably be really nice for it. It's really narrow
Yep.
at the top.
That's a good choice. Good choice. Thank you. All right, here is Howlite. This is number 36. This one is quite skinny. I think that would be a really good one for putting rings on. And Howlite is a very calming stone. So imagine her infusing all of her rings with some nice chill energy. Just saying. Just saying. Like it. And it stands up very nicely. So that is number 36. And then I think that might be about it for really good ones for rings. Let me see what this, David's handing me some tiger eye. Maybe. This is number 37. Number 37 is 30. I think all of these are 30. I don't think oh, the Howlite one is actually $34. This one is 30, and this one is number 37. So let me know if any of those float your boat, Linda. Yes, Laura would like to see 33 again. Absolutely. 34. This is number 33. Oh, perfect. Linda got the Howlite. Sold 36. I think that's a good choice for so many reasons.
Agreed.
David says agreed. Okay, Laura, here is number 33. And this one is 30. And this one was, yeah, look, there's some flashing up in here. Some good flashing in here. Oh, good flashing in there. Yeah, this is a nice one. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so that's number 33, and it is 30. And if anyone's interested in putting rings on it, it does fit. This ring is probably a size 7, I believe. 33. 32 was the Cambaba. This is a Cambaba Jasper for rings. So that's the Jasper. If you're looking for Flashy Lab, here is number 34. Let's see which one was the flashiest. Ooh, there's a bunch of flashing going down in there. Oh, and lots in there. Ooh, and some in there. So this one is quite flashy. It might have been this one, Laura. This is number 34. It is also 30. And just because this one was out too. This one is number 35. So it has like little bits of flash in it. Just super interesting. And medium for rings, just in case that's why you're looking. Okay, let me know. Oh, 33. 33 sold, Laura. Gotcha.
Erica had asked about Flashy Lab.
Mm-hmm.
So I set them aside.
All right, Erica, we're going on to your Flashy Lab palm stones.
This is 33.
We got a couple of pieces for you. Mary went through our palm stones and chose the flashiest. Or here, let's put them here. I'm going to go up in price point. Actually, I'm going to go down in price point. Let's do that. I'm going to go down in price point because there's 3 price points available. Hand me that one, please. Here's number 38. Hold on, let me get my... Look at it! You guys just want to hear me make a fool of myself. Right? Okay, hold on. Linda says, I am lost. What number is the Jasper? And if it's not sold, then it is now. It is number 32. So if you'll just confirm, Linda, sold 32. We will make this one yours. This is a good one. I like this one. And then back to palmstone. So this is 38. This is the biggest one. And look how flashy this buddy is. Oh, love it. This one is 22. 22 for this flashy buddy. What? Again, I think you guys just want to watch me make a fool of myself. Because that's number 38. Here is 39. Okay, Nene says sold 32. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, here's 39. This one is 22. Ooh, this one's very flashy on both sides. Usually there's like a flashy side. This one has 2 flashy sides. So number 39 is 22. Oh, look at it. Made me long. Number 40. Oh, what?
I think good rock.
Guys, I literally have seen these rocks like 18 times. This is not the first time I've looked at them by any means. Okay, this is number 30, or no, excuse me, number 40. And it is 18. Ooh, look at that. Oh, so good. So good. What? Okay, keep going. Okay, then last but not least, Erica. Ooh, look at this one. I can't even not, guys. This is number 41. I'm gonna be serious. Being serious, guys. Oh, hold on. I need to like. This one is breathtaking. It just is. I think. Oh, there you go. I'm at a weird angle with my camera and the window. This one has hardcore mermaid vibes. And I love labradorite with these striations. It just makes me extra happy. Bye, La. This one is also 18. Let's see if I can get it flashy. Oh, there you go. There you go. So this one is number 41 and it is 18. Let me know what you think, Erica. There you go. Look at that. Okay. Okay. Oh, bye, Mimi. She says, invoice her, please. And she would like them shipped, including the obsidian cube from last week. Perfect. Will do.
39.
Absolutely, Erica. Okay, here's 39. Very beautiful blue with a bit of gold happening over here. Ooh, and flashy on the back. That's the gold section. And it's 22. Very beautiful piece. Love it. Bye. All right, here you go, Erica. Sold 39. And see you, Nene. Perfect. All right, and I could be wrong. Guys, you should see my face when I'm doing it. I love labradorite. It's just like so mind-blowing to me. It is so beautiful. How does he even do that? The world is amazing. When I look at labradorite, everything is okay. Okay, yes, Erica wanted amethyst. That is correct. Some pointy amethyst. We have, yes, some Drews. Or bring me a Drews and let's verify. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Except I'm not. I'm not sorry. I love it. I love labradorite. It blows my mind every time. I mean, it's just so flashy. Oh, Sarah, I'm so glad to hear it. We have a ton of fun doing it. I've heard from several of you lately that you just come hang out. Please do. Please do. We have a ton of fun. I mean, what else you gonna do? Oh, nice, Erica. Very cool. But yes, please come and just enjoy yourself at our parties anytime. So we have
Big ones.
David brought some big ones and some small ones. Literally the gamut of price points here. Yes, so Erica, if you will just verify for me, sold 41. That was this cute little flashy buddy. Let me see if I can get him to flash better over here. Look, this is my face. I'm like, oh my God, look at it. So verify, sold 41. This was the last small one, and it's 18. This is a good one.
Let's see. I wasn't sure if she meant that or if she meant tumbled
Oh.
amethyst, but
Okay, yep, got it. Okay, sold 41 to Erica. Got you. Can you get a piece of paper or something to put these on? Perfect. All right, I'm going to turn this one and we're going to look at some amethyst. We have several selections, a real gamut of price points. Just to see what you're looking for. Okay, so I'm going to start with the biggest and most expensive one. This is number 42. And this is a real big, real gemmy, kind of dusty. Called a grape jelly amethyst Drews because it's so dark. It's rare to see them this dark and gemmy. And this one is 113. In case you're looking for that specimen piece. This is how I talk when I'm talking about specimens. If I'm talking about labradorite, I just like gasp the entire time. I have different voices for all the rocks. This is number 42. It is 113. Okay, now we're going to go into some smaller ones because I feel like that's probably what you meant, but I could have been wrong. We're going to go down in price point. So here is number 43. You just see the quality of these is different. This is obviously still beautiful, but that grape jelly is like next level. This is number 43. It is 18. This cute small purple buddy. I love the pointy ones. I like it. I think one of the first crystals I ever bought my kid was one of these amethysts from my favorite lapidary in New Orleans. I'm just going to share that with everybody. Here's number 44. And this one is a little more purple than it is showing up here, just so you know. It is 16 for number 44. Has some nice big pieces in it. Sometimes they're small pieces, sometimes you get big ones. Here's number 45. This is the smallest and the last of these that we pulled out. Though if you don't like any of these, we have some more. We can pull some more out. Especially if you give us a price point you're looking for. This one is 12. So 45 for number 12. Or no, number 12 is 45. Nope, I said that wrong. I said it right the first time. Number 45 is 12. Okay, so yes, Erica said so. Sold 43, and the 43 was the $18 price point?
Correct.
Yes. Gotcha, Erica. Gotcha. Okay, now we did grab some tumbleds here, so we'll do these as well. But Mary also brought over a point, so I'm going to show you that one first in case this one is maybe ends up being more appealing to you than the tumbleds. So this is number 46.
Correct.
How much are these?
I believe that's 7.
And this is $7 for this natural amethyst point. In case that's interesting to anyone. And we do have more of these if anyone would like to see any more. Happy to pull some more out. But this is 46 and it is $7. And these are fun. These are like good worry stones too because they have that nice, those flat facets on top. Love them. Okay. Erica said definitely tumbled. Then gotcha. All right, I'm going to start with the smallest one. Here is 47. How much are these?
The temple.
Yeah. Checking on the price.
Yeah, $5.
$5 for number 47. And then going up in size. Hey, this is weird shaped. I like this one. This one is number 48. Also $5. There's like some good clarity in here. Really interesting shape. And then number 49 is a little extra special because it's also smoky. So amethyst here and some smoky in there. Very cool little piece. So this one is number 49. It is also 5. And so this one energetically would have the properties of both amethyst and smoky quartz, which is quite cool. Let me know if any of those float your boat, Erica, and if not, we have some more. I can definitely pull some more things out if you are interested. Sold 47 and 48 to Erica. Oh, like it. Sorry. Sarah says, those are beautiful. It's funny. I don't think of amethyst as anything but pointy. I love those amethyst palm stones. We have some like really good size one, and lots of them that have that sort of smoky quartz. They're part smoky quartz too. I do think we had some, and I think we've sold all of them. Or are they still some over there? The ones that had the phantoms in them? Are they still on that cutting board right there? I put them aside in my office because I was going through them thinking, oh my God. I think we sold them all. Oh, Erica, my son asked for one like my daughter's. I love that. He wanted a pretty rock too. Perfect.
Other unique amethyst pieces.
Oh, David's bringing out the spirit quartz in case anyone, like, spirit quartz is a type of amethyst, so it's a quartz formation that just is purple. I could get into it, but in case anyone is interested in seeing a bit more spirit quartz as well. Oh, I love this. Sarah says amethyst is the best. My sister gave me one when we were young. It was my first crystal. That is fantastic. I love people's crystal stories. They're my favorite. Perfect. Let me know if there is anything else that anyone would like to see. Again, open virtual shopping, so we can either go back through anything that was on the table. Oh no, we do not have any tumbled rainbow fluorite. We had palm stones once, but don't want to give my kid them. I totally get that, but we don't have any in stock. Only the points.
And spheres. And cubes.
And like big spheres and cubes. It's for her kids though. Right. And something else about fluorite to consider, it's actually quite fragile too. So that, choking, your kids aren't that young though, really. She does try to steal my small obelisk. Right, I mean, it's not super pointy. I don't know, up to you. But no, we do not have any tumbled rainbow fluorites. Though that would be cool. That would be really cool. I just don't know that fluorite really, I feel like it's a little too fragile, perhaps. Though we have like fluorite sphere. I don't know why I'm thinking. Maybe just those little ones tend to be, we've broken a lot of those little obelisks. They just topple over and will break in half. Perfect. Well, if we are winding down, and we don't have to, if you guys are still looking around, want to see more things, feel free to let me know. We are here for a bit longer to do any virtual shopping that you may want to do. But if not, we can start winding down. And either, I know a couple of you have requested that we invoice you. We will absolutely do so. All right, Erica says mine has a chip. Right, some of them will. I just think like it's that super small little formation, and it is. The way that stone breaks is so interesting. I actually kind of like to break for fluorite because it breaks in really cool shapes and patterns. That's me being a nerd that I really get excited when they break too. But anyway, we can start wrapping this up, or if anyone would like to see anything else, I am super happy to accommodate as needed. Just let me know. Otherwise, you can start checking out. Or if you have purchased and you have not let us know yet, you would like for us to invoice you, just shout out invoice me in the live chat and we will do so. Erica, I think we do have you for invoicing you. But if there's anyone else still hanging around that would like us to invoice you, let you know or let us know. Otherwise, yes, Sarah, this was a blast. It always is. And I'm not kidding. Next week is going to be an amazing party. So definitely make sure you put next week on the calendar. You will not be disappointed. If nothing else, just it's eye candy, right? It's our version of eye candy. The garden court is going to blow your mind.
It'll be a screening of garden courts.
A screening of garden courts, David says. I agree. We should have a red carpet.
Yes.
That's an idea. That is an idea. Perfect. Guys, it has been fun. This has been so much fun today. I very much so appreciate you coming and hanging out with us for these crystal parties. And as we are gearing up for the holiday season, if you find yourself needing to do any additional shopping outside of this, we do virtual shop by appointments throughout the week. So you can go to our website. Do we currently have the redirect set up, Mary, for /appointments?
Yeah.
So you can go to almanacsupplyco.com/appointment, singular, and sign up for a virtual shopping appointment if you would like to dive in deeper into any of our crystals a little more privately. Otherwise, we will be here again next Friday, 2:30 Eastern for our Tea Time with Almanac, 3 p.m. Eastern. To begin next week's crystal party. We will not be doing a crystal party on Black Friday. So there will be next week. We'll take a week break, and then I think there will be 2 parties after that, after Black Friday, before the shipping deadline. So we're like really getting down to the wire, everybody, when it comes to holiday shopping. So let us know if you need us for anything. Otherwise, complete your checkouts. Email Mary at hello@almanacsupplyco.com if you have any questions. And otherwise, I think it's time to go have a cocktail. Is it cocktail time, everybody? We think it's cocktail time. It has. What?
That's what my watch says.
David's watch says it's cocktail time. It has been a pleasure, as always, to hang out with you all. Thank you so much for coming and going shopping with us. I hope these crystals and this fun brings you super good vibes, and I cannot wait to see you next Friday. I hope everyone has a great weekend and a great week next week, and I'll see you soon. Cheers!